Hello, my name is Eric Ramirez, and I will be teaching the Advanced Java Programming course, CSC 251. And today I will introduce us to media, using media in Android Studio specifically. So here we have Android Studio. I'm assuming that you guys are familiar with Android Studio due to previous courses that you've taken. However, let's go to the walk through the basics of starting a project. So we'll open up Android Studio. If you don't have it already, you can go to Google's site and Google Android Studio and make sure to download the correct one, which is by Google. So now that once you download Android Studio, we want to start a new studio project. An application name, let's call our application dog media, or should I say dog sounds. Okay. Under your company domain, make sure that you follow com dot whatever you want to call it, and do not contain white space as well. And this is where your project location will be. This is important. Keep note of this as where your projects are, because we will need to access these files for later on. We want to click next, and now here we want to select API 15, leave it at default. That just means that you're targeting more devices. So here it says targeting API 15 and later. Your app will run approximately 97.3% of the devices that are active on the Google Play Store. So that's a wide audience. You want to create the one that is more available to users. Unless you are a developer and you want to develop the new recent hardware, then you will click on the latest API, which is 23 at the moment, but you can see that only 1.3% of the devices are active on the Google Play Store. So we want to click on API 15, the default phone and tablet. We're going to click on next. Now we're going to click on an empty activity. Click next. And now we're going to click on main activity. This is your activity name. This is basically what it's creating, an activity. And we're going to click on finish. This is the layout name that it gives as well. Layout for the activity itself. We're going to explore that in a bit more. Click on finish. Now let your Android Studio build your application. Okay. Don't worry if you get this red errors. It means that the Gradle is building. Alright. So now once we're here, this is our main activity, and this is our layout for the main activity. What we want to do first is get our resources in. So what I'm going to do is go to the res and go to the drawable folder. Gonna right click on it, and we're gonna go down where it says show in Explorer. So this is your project, and we're gonna also create, while we're here, a new folder and call it raw. This will be for your media player files. Okay, once that's done, we're gonna go to the drawable folder, and it's empty at the moment, so we have to import these pictures, which I have here, and they can be provided using the links below your project. So I'm gonna click on, here we go, this is the image. Okay, so you're gonna download these images, or any images that you want to use, or any sounds that you want to use, but I'll get into that in a second here. Let's just follow my example at the moment. We're gonna select all these 3 pictures, and we're gonna drag them to the drawable folder. Okay, once we're done, we're gonna go back to the res, and then go back to the raw folder, And then again, go back to the folder itself so that you can hold on here. Let me see. So you can basically drag these sound files that we're going to be using. These are the media files. We're going to drag these here and go back to the folder, to the raw folder, just for the 2. And then we're going to find, this is the last one here. Okay, so once we're done, we're going to close all of this out. And we're going to go back to Android Studio. Now here's the folder in which we have the files here, the MP3 files. Okay, and here we have our JPEG files. So now that we have created that concludes our setting up the project. Remember, this is your drawable folder, which will hold all your images files, and this will be where you will hold your media files. Before that, before we finish this first video of introduction, I would like to go here on your resource folder, on the bitmap folder, click new, and then click on image asset. This is a cool launcher icon that enables us to basically add an icon to our app. So I'm gonna cancel out of this because I forgot something. Right click bitmap folder, go to resource here, or show an explorer, and so now we have a bitmap folder here. Go to drawable. Gonna copy all these, go back. We're gonna paste them into this. So that. Okay. So now once that's done, we're gonna right click bitmap, new, image asset. We're gonna go to the image file here, and we're gonna go to your Android projects. So it's gonna be under C, users, your name, Android Studio project, and then we're gonna find your project, which is Dog Sounds, and then you're gonna click on app, source, main, resource, and then we're gonna click on dog growling. Okay, so now we have the app custom made. You can do some scaling here if you want it centered or crop. I want it crop, and I want it to be, you can click a circle, a square. I'm going to do mine as square, and you can also trim the blank space or add additional padding to it. I'm just going to click next. It's going to warn you that some existing files will be overwritten by this operation. Finish. Okay. And as you can see, we are done. So now that we added that icon, we're gonna move on to the actual implementation of these images and files. So stick around. Thank you.